Hello everyone, welcome back to TechnoChart's YouTube channel, and in today's video I am going to share one exciting intraday stock trading strategy. So this is a simple crossover moving average crossover trading strategy which has generated huge returns in the past. So currently what you are seeing is the dashboard of Robomatic platform, and you can see the live PNL here, and this is the paper trading as well as backtesting as well as live execution app here, right? So you can see there are a lot of strategies that are running in the background, and you can add a number of brokers, you can deploy strategies, you can add strategies here. So I have created a strategy on my own, that is the moving average strategy in SBI stock. So basically this strategy can only be traded should only be traded in the stock that have we have backtested it. So now I will show you the simple moving average crossover strategy in SBI. So basically, the logic of moving average crossover strategy is whenever a short-term moving average crosses above a long-term moving average, then there is a bullish signal, and whenever a long-term moving average or a short-term moving average crosses below the long-term moving average, it is a bearish signal here. So basically, if there is a crossover like this, and then this is known as a bullish crossover between two moving averages. And if there is a crossover like this, then this is known as a bearish crossover between two moving averages. Now, what we are using is we are using two exponential moving averages, that is the 10 EMA as well as the 30 EMA here. So whenever the 10 EMA crosses above the 30 moving average, we are going to go for a long entry condition, and whenever the 10 EMA crosses below the 30 moving average, it is a short entry condition here. Basically, we are not going to keep any kind of target as well as any kind of stop loss here, because this is an intraday trade. And whenever the trend will change, if the trend changes in the intraday, it will automatically exit the long position and enter into a short position here. Right now, total number of trades in a day maximum is total number of trades in a day is 3 trades in a day, and the strategy name is the SBI moving average strategy. Now I am going to backtest the strategy with 1500 quantity here. So let me show you how much of margin will it take to run the 1500 quantity of SBI in intraday here. So this is the Zerodha terminal where I am showing you how much of quantity or how much of the capital we require for buying a stock in intraday here. So let's say that this is the SBI stock, and if I enter 1500 quantity here, if I enter 1500 quantity intraday and market order, so the total estimated margin is around 1,60,000 rupees is the total estimated margin that is required here, right? So you can enter, let's say if you want, you can enter 1000 quantity based upon your capital, or you can always enter 500 quantity as well. Now if you enter small quantities, the transaction cost is generally high, and that is why it is suggested that you trade only in the multiples of around 500 minimum, so that after brokerage, taxes, STT, GST and all, you make some kind of money. It is always advised that you trade at least 50-60,000 rupees worth of margin, so that it is beneficial for you. Now the estimated margin is 50,000, but the originally you require only 10,000 rupees as the margin here. So for 1,50,000 rupees quantity here, the estimated margin is basically 1,62,000 rupees, of if we consider the 5x here. Right now, let me just show you the backtest data here. Now let me update the strategy and show you the backtesting here. So you can easily backtest any kind of strategy on this platform. So I will click on backtest strategy. So once I click on backtest strategy, it will show you the interval 5-minute chart. We are keeping the target SL as percentages, as there is no use here. Maximum trades are 3 in a day. The square of time you can see is 15:15. So 3:15 is the square of time, and we are going to backtest from 19/4/2021, that is 4th of 19th of April 2021 to 18th of April 2023. So we are going to do the 2-year backtest here. Now as you can see, I have already run the backtest here, and the total capital would be required for this strategy is 2 lakh rupees. Okay, so even if you assume 2.5 lakh rupees as the total capital required, you can see the margin, the maximum drawdown into in this strategy is only 44,000 rupees, while you see every year it has given me a return of more than 100%. So in the year of 2021 it has given me 2 lakh returns. In the year of 2022 it has given me 2 lakh 80,000 returns. Now let us assume that after taxes, brokerage, STT, GST, everything, we only make 50% of the back test. So even if we make 50% of 100% returns in the back test, it is still 50% returns in a year. Right, so you can clearly see that how the strategy has been making money, and even in 2023 the strategy in March has made huge money. Now let us see whether the backtest is correct or not. Okay, so now I have shown you the backtested data here. I am also going to share the link in the description below. You can go and click on that link and subscribe to this strategy and start paper trading as well as live trading. Okay, so let me just show you some of the strategies here, where let us check out whether the buy and sell signal that is generated in the backtest is correct or not. Right, so this is the SBI chart and I am going to show you the recent data only, where let's say on the 6th of April 2023 here, the entry time was 529.35 and exit time was 526.2. So basically we are only going to take an entry when there is a crossover. We are not going to take an entry before a crossover. So example is this. Now we need a fresh crossover every day in intraday, then only we are going to take an entry. So let's take an example here where the crossover happened yesterday only, and on the 6th of April there is no fresh crossover that has happened till now, and the fresh crossover happened at around 115 to 120. So 120 is the fresh crossover, as you can clearly see here. 120 is the fresh crossover basically. So this is the fresh crossover that has happened, and what was the entry time? 529.60. so we see the on the backtest we see 529.35 here, and here we see opening price is 529.55. Okay, so we see the backtest is the entry price is almost correct, and the exit is 526 at square off basically. So it has been squared off. Now we can always backtest multiple number of strategies here. Let us check one loss making day where we made a loss here. Now the 10th of April 2023 was a loss making day. 10th of April, let us go to the 10th of April here. Now on the 10th of April 2023, the entry time was 9:35 here. So entry time was around 10th of April is this, and the entry time was 9:35. Yeah, so you can clearly see there is a crossover between moving averages, and as soon as the moving average crossover happened, but basically immediately after that there was a reversal in the crossover. So now we can clearly see there was a loss. So basically if you keep on following the system, it is going to reward you in the longer run. We can clearly see the maximum drawdown is only it is really less compared to the uh, capital that we are deploying. So you can deploy for this, you can deploy 2.5 lakh rupees capital for 1500 quantity, or you can assume that for every 500 quantity that you want to trade, you can keep around 75,000 rupees as the total margin. Okay, so for keeping 25,000 rupees as the drawdown, while the winning days and losing days are almost equal, around 53%. We have seen a max profit of 33 while max losses of 18,023 here. So we can clearly see the profit and loss statement here basically, and the strategy has been making consistent money over a period of time. So I think, and even in 2023 in the March where most of the strategies failed, it has made a decent amount of money, that is 69,000 rupees. Right, so including slippages, brokerage charges and everything, it is advised that you used zero brokerage account so that you can save a lot of money. As well as it is even if we make 50% of what is shown in the backtest, that is still a huge return of approximately 30-40% a year. So if you have any kind of queries about how to subscribe the strategy or how to run the algo basically, let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to share the link of this strategy in the description below. You can click on that link and directly click on subscribe on this particular strategy here. Let me show you how you can subscribe to my strategies here. So once you click on the link in the description below, you will see a dashboard getting opened like this. If you have now not signed up to the Robomatic platform, first sign up and then you will see then you will see the dashboard like this. So you can see the minimum investment that is required is 2 lakh rupees, while the accuracy is 50% and the drawdown is only 44,000 rupees. I have given a short strategy description here. You can I have already explained the strategy in the video, so you can watch that video as well. And apart from that, the margin required is 75,000 rupees per 500 quantity. In backtest we have used 1500 quantity, right? So this is the main reason that why you are seeing the margin as required as 200k, while you can also subscribe to the strategy, or you can also run the strategy on 500 quantity here. Now you can also see the backtest result below, so that you can verify the backtested data, as well as you can run the backtest on your own, because the backtest is free of cost, absolutely, right? So this is how you can, once you click on subscribe strategy here, you will see that there is no, basically this is a free strategy, so you do not have to pay any kind of money, and then you can click on process payment. Basically you can click on that, and then once you add your broker, you can basically run the strategy on paper trading as well as live trading. Let me know if you are not able to do any kind of stuff in on this platform. If you want me to develop any kind of strategy or help you in this, kindly put a comment in the comment section below and I will help you out.